So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose. Okay, hi everybody, Martha here. So I just got done watching Turning Red, which is only on Disney Plus. And what do I think about this new Pixar movie? I can see why one person thought it has some problems. But I think once it got past those problems, it was alright. So let's get started to what those problems are. So here we go with the spoilers. This movie is about a 13-year-old girl named Mina. Sorry if I get it wrong. You can tell me, let me know, or probably you won't. This is what I'm going to be calling her, is Mina. And the movie takes place in Toronto. So, the year is 2002, so there is somewhat references to that year. Here, like, there is, Gigapets, and everybody has flip phones. So, all the kids had flip phones in it. And she's a little Chinese girl whose parents own a little temple where they have statues of red pandas everywhere, and it's like a tourist attraction, and that's how they make their money and stuff like that. And like their ancestor is the one who has a spirit of a red panda in her. So Mina wants to go to a concert that's kind of like their version of Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, and except for they're like hip hop ish. And the tickets are like $200 each. So she starts drawing one of them, and it starts to get really, really bad. They don't show everything, but if you are an adult, you totally understand what's going on and what that girl's doing. And she actually starts drawing on one of the boys that work at a gas station or one of those 7-Eleven things. And her mom finds out by looking at the notebook, and gets mad at him, and the poor kid has no idea this was happening. And so she tells the guy her daughter's not going to shop here anymore. And the next day, after she has a little dream about this, she turns into a red panda. Her mom thinks she's having a period. Yes, they actually do. They actually pull out pads and stuff like that. And earlier or later, the daughter says sexy. This movie is gonna get kids to ask their parents the question, basically. Especially girls. They're gonna make them ask them. So, I really hope the kid watching this is at least in 4th grade. Because that's when I got my little thing that happened in 4th grade. So when we had that talk, they showed a video in class. So, because I really don't want that to happen. But it's gonna happen. I mean, this is the Xanax company who got rid of all those things. Like, get rid of. Like, you ever seen the Little Mermaid poster? The old Little Mermaid movie cover that looked like the castle looked like a penis, and then they got rid of the preacher having um got a boner, and then they got rid of a bunch of other things like people thought. I think they kept the Lion King one because that one's not too hard. That one's okay. That one's kind of hard to get rid of. And they got rid of the thing for the rescuers. Yet they're keeping this type of things in their movies. Yeah. I mean, it kind of reminded me of a couple of other movies. Like this movie reminded me of a little bit of Team Wolf, the one with Michael J. Fox, the one where he played basketball, not the one from MTV. And it kind of reminded me of Goofy movies since they are going to a concert at the very end. So it kind of reminded me of that too. And the mom explains to her daughter that it's in their family to turn into red pandas when they become a certain age. And she thought she had more time, but come on, she's 13. This is about around the right time when they do have this kind of things happen. When they get excited, they get angry. This is that age. Yeah. And they even had that where when she's in the panda form, she sees the guy at the gas station through the window, and she goes, "Aruga!" Like, jeez, this movie. So I could totally understand why a lot of reviewers thought this movie was, has horny moments in it. I maybe think it was a little weird. I mean, the rest of it, I think it was fine because it kind of addressed the moments where when you're a teenager and you like tell your parents off that you think you know everything, and addressed that. But that's also the age where you're starting to show who the person you're going to come to be in the future, and so. And everybody wants to, her family wants to get rid of the red panda, and just be proper and not and don't be rebellion like a lot of people, like a lot of teenagers are. So they kind of like had to wait till like a full red moon. So and those actually do exist. I think they're like only happen like every once in a while, but there is moons that look like that. Um, but not as often as regular full moons. Red pandas are not that big though, because I looked them up during the movie, and then I looked at the picture, and they're not that big. I've never seen one in real life, because all the zoos I went to never had one. So, and this movie just surprised me a little bit. So, I don't know. I would wish they would put this in theaters so Pixar could make money off of it, but not going to happen. Because Disney doesn't have any faith anymore, like, for some reason. I mean, I love their movies. Sometimes they went to places that Disney would not go, and they did in this movie too, basically. So I don't know. I'm probably just gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I did like the part where the mom turned into a red panda and how big it was, and how angry she got. And I like the fact that the dad helped her convince her to keep the red panda spirit because she saw how happy she was as it. So that was pretty good. So I'll see you guys later. Yeah, go watch it. Just be prepared for what happens if you have kids. That they're gonna have they're gonna wonder what's going on. Just be prepared for that. So I'm not mad at the movie. I just really hope it does not get controversial, and it already is even before it comes out. So I just don't want it to end up like in a lot of other movies that are happening on Disney Plus, and you have to wait. You have to be over 18 to watch them. Yep, because that's what they're doing with Dumbo and Dumbo and Peter Pan and Aristocats. So yep, because there's no way you take it out of it like they did with the ones I mentioned earlier. So I'll see you guys later. Like, share, subscribe, and bye bye.